Welcome back into Sports Connection. Joining us now is one of my favorite people because we are both Lakers fans, but he is also the new District Athletic Director for Bowling Green Independent Schools, Mr. Calvin Head. Sir, how are you doing today?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming in on graduation day. Congratulations to all the Purples who graduated today, by the way. New job title for you there, new District Athletic Director for, Bowling Green Independent Schools. Let's kind of talk about how that discussion came about for you and why you decided to take on a new role.
Well, our district takes a lot of pride in giving all of our students and particularly our student athletes the best experience possible as they enter through the junior high school and through graduation. And so this gives us an opportunity to streamline things athletically, where our junior high and our high school can really work together and have one point of contact. So the idea of that really intrigues me. I think we can vertically align things that will be beneficial for our coaches, our student athletes, our fans, and our parents as well, and not just all of our Purple alumni. So I'm excited about the task at hand and the challenges ahead as well. But I'm really excited about working with all of our athletes 6 through 12 and our coaches 6 through 12 as well.
Coach, a lot of us know that not only you wear a lot of hats, obviously, but you've also been an educator here for quite a few years. And how is that side of your job taking it that now they know you're going to have to step back from that role?
Well, I've since been at Bowling Green, I just completed year 8. I've developed a lot of close relationships with a lot of my co-teachers and, of course, all the students that I come in encounter with. So, that part's a little hard to cope with, that I'm not going to be in the classroom. But I still plan on having my main office will be at Bowling Green High. So I'll still be able to interact with those teachers and student athletes as I'm going through the hallways and things. But I'll also be able to get a quicker foundation by knowing the junior high athletes as well. So it's bittersweet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. You see there we got, a video of all the teams from, just this year that have won region tournaments and gone on to state and stuff. I mentioned how, graduation day was today. This senior class, they won a lot during their time here, and especially during this year. It's kind of talk about, the Bowling Green athletics just, being as great as it has been over these past, 3, 4, 5 years or so.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, this senior class, the 4 years that they put together from freshman to now has been great, athletically, academically. This is a raw count, but I know that we had over 24 to 25 kids signed. You've been at almost all the signings that we've had this year for our senior athletes. And then you just look at this year alone, we've got cheer state champion, esports state champions, football state champions. Our boys basketball team was region champs and then Catchers AA state finalists. And so we've got a lot of momentum in our athletic department, and so hopefully we can continue to do that and give our student athletes the best experience possible.
Coach, when does your new duties start? Right away?
Yeah, I'm working towards some things right now. We've just kind of hit the ground running. We've hired 2 assistant ADs, Nakarius Fant.
Nice.
He's a Bowling Green alumni.
Oh yeah.
And, he's going to be working with our junior high a lot, and then Byron Lowe, who's just got promoted to associate offensive coordinator. And so looking forward to working with those young men and really trying to brainstorm and get some ideas down to where we can continue to hold on to the Purple tradition and everything that comes with being a Bowling Green Purple.
With that new role there, you're still, the head coach of the Lady Purples there. Do you feel like, taking this role, did you account for if that would, run into trouble there with you coaching? Have you, thought out yet, like how you're going to attack, being a head coach while also being in charge of a whole, athletic program?
Yeah. I just think it's business as usual when it comes to Lady Purple Hoops. I've been the high school athletic director for the last 5 years, so I've been able to balance those things, and I'm going to continue to do that. I trust our staff. We're motivated as ever from a basketball standpoint. So our kids have been in the gym working. They've been wearing us out about trying to get back in there. We're going to start back up this week. So it's going to be business as usual. Got a great coaching staff that's going to help support all of that. Great kids, great family. So I just think that this is going to allow me to propel them even more.
Coach, a lot. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, with your Lady Purples there, you lose out on a couple seniors, man. They just walked across the stage today. Natea, Katie, and a couple others. Just talk about that senior class and how, especially with how much they went through, this year and the years prior. How much they mean to you.
They're special. I was able to, after graduation, go and greet them and congratulate them one more time. Jatiah Miley and Natea Wardlow and Katie Smiley, and they've been pivotal to the success of our program. They've been pivotal to the success of our athletic department as well. They're just great ambassadors, and so we're definitely going to miss them. They're destined for greatness. I'm excited about everything that they've got ahead of them. They're all going to colleges. Jatiah's not playing, but she's going to University of Kentucky to pursue her next career. And then you got Katie going to Campbellsville, and Natea's going to go to Vol State and play. So I'm excited about everything that they have in store for them. It's just they're just turning the page to something else great. So I'm excited about it.
I'm just glad I get to see Wardlow play again. I mean, I missed her so bad this year.
Absolutely.
Love that girl.
She deserves an opportunity to get a comeback. So
absolutely.
Kind of wrapping up here, like you mentioned earlier, 20-something signings this year. I mean, tons for many sports. The success of student athletes, throughout Bowling Green, especially over these past few years. I mean, so many signings for you all to go on and play college athletics. What does that say about, not just, the athletic department and all the teams, but, the community and the family support for these kids to be able to go out and go to college to play sports?
I really think our coaches are great. We have a great coaching staff in all of our sports, and so it starts there, and then the families entrusting our athletic department and our coaches to coach their kids. At Bowling Green High School, we're allowed to coach their kids. They trust us to do that, and our coaching staffs do a great job, a phenomenal job of putting them in the best positions to be successful. Our superintendent, Gary Fields, says excellence is worth the effort. And I think we take that we take that to the bank. We're going to make sure that we put our kids in the best position possible in all sports to be successful, and it's worth the effort for them to be able to excel at the highest level possible. So that's what we have at Bowling Green High, and I'm elated to be a part of it, and very excited to try to continue to lead this prestigious athletic department.
Congrats on the new gig, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Last question before we leave. What are our Lakers doing next year? What do you think? We gotta get a big.
That's the only job I'd leave for. To be the GM. I think I can do some things to help that roster too.
I agree, Rob Pelinka. You were on the clock, my guy.
He's on the clock.
Well, thank you for doing this once again, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate everything y'all do.
Don't go anywhere. More Sports Connection right after the break.